All right, everyone. Let's see. Yeah, I think this may be it. Got things recording, and we're gonna get started here. Okay, welcome to day 5 of the Body Weight 30 challenge. We're gonna get right into this. First, let's start off with some pull downs. Let's reach high and pull down. Inhale, reach high and pull down. We'll inhale, reach high, and exhale, pull down. Okay, let's take our neck around, going around one way. And then take your neck around, going the other way. Now let's make some circles with our shoulders now. And then take your shoulders around the other way. All right, pivot side to side. Lift your heel, turn on your toe. I'm just gonna change the screen here. Okay, really good. Now we'll bring our feet together. We'll make some circles with our hips. And we'll take our hips around the other way. We'll take our hands down to our knees, make circles with our knees. And then take those circles around the other way. Now we'll make circles with our ankles now. And we'll take those circles around the other way. We'll take that to the other leg now. We'll take those circles around the other way. All right, let's start with some jumping jacks here. So coming out and in, out and in. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet together, stretch high. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, halfway lift, and step back to a down dog. Okay, now let's step forward with our right foot. Drop the hips down. Lift the heart up. Take that twist, looking over one shoulder. All right, we'll take a big breath in and sink in the hip. Another big breath in and big step forward into that Malasana squat. All right, guys, let's come back up now. And we'll take some jack lunges, and I'll just take this to the side. So we step back with one foot, step forward, step back with the other foot, or you can hop this, right? Feet together, hop back, feet together, hop back. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, And 1, feet together, stretch high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. And we'll step back to a down dog. Now step the left foot forward, opposite forward in your low lunge. And then look over the left shoulder. We'll take a big breath in. Sink down and into your hip. We'll take another big inhale. And big step forward fold, top of the mat. We'll come down into that Malasana deep squat again. All right, guys, we'll come back up. One more round of this. So we're going to combine the jump jack into our lunge, right? So we got apart together, 1 foot back together, apart together, other foot back together. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet together, stretch high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. And we'll step back to that down dog. All right, a little bit more dynamic now. Step the right foot forward, low lunge, and step it back. Step the left foot forward, low lunge, and step it back. Now jump both feet together at the top of the mat, Malasana, and we'll jump back to that down dog. So step the right foot forward and step back. Step the left foot forward and step back. Jump both feet to the top and step back. One more time. Right and back. Left and back. Both feet now. And back. All right, we'll meet up in that Malasana deep squat. Pressing your elbows up against your knees. All right, guys. Same thing as we do. We're going to start off with our legs, get into our upper body, and then our front core and our back core. Going to do that 3 times, and then finish off with a 3-minute burn, and then a cool down, and then we're done. So we'll come up. I got about 15 seconds till we start with our legs. The first thing we're going to do is step back lunges, alternating sides. And here we go. So we step back with 1 foot, low lunge, step forward, step back with the other foot, low lunge, and come back. In this particular lunge, you can take a bend to that knee. It's not like high crescent lunge in yoga where we're trying to keep that knee straight, right? We just want the shoulders over the hips as we step back. Stepping back, coming forward. We're gonna slightly change this the next round and then combine both motions in the third round. Keeping it up, guys. We're gonna keep working this shape. Next thing we're gonna do are some bear push-ups, which is basically Chaturanga Dandasana, and then a downward facing dog with bent knees, sort of just flowing between the 2 shapes, starting to get into bent arm strength. And here we go. Stepping back, bend your knees down dog, then straighten the knees, bend the arms, low plank. Bend the knees, lean back, down dog, and then bend the arms, low plank. Inhaling and exhaling on the push-up. Inhaling on the way forward and exhaling on the pushback. Inhaling forward and exhaling back. Inhaling forward and exhaling back. Inhaling forward and exhaling back. Keep taking this shape. Next thing we're gonna do are flutter kicks for a whole minute. Do your best to just breathe with it. Take breaks if you need. Another 3, 2, and 1. Slipping forward, slipping your hands underneath your sacrum maybe, and flutter kicking the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, coming onto your belly now. Taking lower locust pose. So we press our palms down, lift our legs up, and bring them back down. Maybe your forehead presses into the mat, lifting your legs up and coming back down, keeping your head and chest down. Lifting your legs up and coming down. Lifting up and coming down. Lifting up and coming down. Lifting up and coming down. Right, just using the lower half of your body. Maybe you press the palms flat here. You can also take the hands out wider, using your glutes and lower back, trying to lift your pelvis up off of the ground. Maybe easy to lift on the inhale and let the legs back down. Holding some tension there. And time. Okay, getting a little bit of a break here. A minute and 30 seconds. Then the next type of lunge we're going to do is a step forward lunge, alternating sides. The third time we come around to this, we're going to combine the step forward and step back, alternating sides. For now, just getting ahead of your breath. And as we progress in these body weight exercises, we're going to start combining more and more movements and more shapes. About 40 seconds. We'll get back into this, starting off with our step forward lunge. Making sure you're getting ahead of that oxygen, breathing big, breathing deep. I'm gonna face this way. I had to hook my iPad up to the outlet today. All right, here we go. So we're gonna step forward and push off of that foot back. Stepping forward, pushing off, right? And you can get your hands into this, opposite hand up, stepping back. Opposite hand up and stepping back. Forward and back, forward and back, pushing off of that front foot. Stepping forward, stepping back, forward lunge. About halfway there. Just keeping a good rhythm with this. That exhale, pushing off of that foot. That exhale, pushing off of that foot. Keeping this going in this closed hip position. Making sure your knee doesn't pass your toe too much. Pushing down through that front heel. All right, getting into that bear push now. Stepping back, bend the knees. On your inhale, roll forward, low plank. On your exhale, push up and back to the down dog. Just staying with that motion. Bending the knees, leaning your chest to your knees, straightening the legs, bending the arms, holding your abs, legs, and glutes tight. Keeping with that motion, just breathing through it, about halfway there. Making sure the elbows stay over the wrists for that low push-up. Only going about half of the way down. Making sure you're pinching your rib cage with your inner arms and elbows. About 10 seconds left. Going in for those flutter kicks. Another 3, 2, and 1. All right. Slipping your hands underneath your sacrum. Flutter kicking your feet. Maybe your head stays up. Maybe you let your head down. If you want more core, lifting the head up. Pulling your belly button into the spine. Just breathing with that shape. Maybe you have a phrase or mantra. I've been playing with my inner mantras. Usually I've been doing looking good, feeling good, ought to be in Hollywood. Or if I'm feeling particularly negative, I just phrase it like, not today, Satan. Just sticking with it. About 12 more seconds. We're going to take those lower locus pose in another 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Again, maybe you keep your forehead down. Pressing the palms, lifting the legs, and coming back down. Lifting the legs, and back down. Taking it easy here. Squeezing at the top, and letting go. Squeezing at the top, and letting go. Seeing if you can press your palms down, press your forehead down. As you squeeze your glutes, lift the legs, and back down. Squeezing and dropping, more than halfway there. Squeezing and dropping, and squeezing and dropping. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Okay. Maybe grabbing some water. I got one more round left. We're going to combine some of these motions. It's going to be a step forward or a step back, step forward lunge, alternate side. So right leg steps back, then you push off and then step all the way forward, then back to neutral with feet together. Taking that to the next side. Left foot steps back into the lunge, stepping forward into the forward lunge, and then stepping back into neutral. And then seeing if we could pick up these bear push-ups and pick up the pace on this third round. Then we're gonna do our little 3-minute burn. All right, guys, about 15 seconds. Coming on up. Getting into this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, stepping back, stepping forward, and neutral. Stepping back, stepping forward, and neutral. Keeping with that motion. Backward and forward, back to center, backward and forward, and back to center. Backward and forward and center, backward and forward and center. Staying with that motion, seeing if you can get down a little bit deeper each time. Keeping active in your hands. About 5 seconds left before those bear push-ups. Okay, so we bend the knees, then we come forward, a little push-up. Maybe picking up the pace here. More than halfway there. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, jump the feet through. Going for those flutter kicks. Maybe mentally saying to yourself some sort of positive phrase. Usually helps. Something funny, something that puts a smile on your face. An old one, but a good one is every day in every way, I am getting better. Maybe you have something that's your go-to. More than halfway there, folks. Keeping with it, breathing, sticking with it. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, hitting the deck here. Taking those lower locus pose, lifting the legs, and back down. Lifting the legs, back down. Using your lower back and glutes and legs, and back down. Lifting up, back down. Seeing if you can lift your pelvis up off of the floor and back down. Lifting up 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 and back down. About 10 seconds left. Sticking with it. Another 3, 2, and 1. All right, a little rest here. Next thing we're doing is our 3-minute burner. And what we're gonna do is our jumping jack lunge. And then we're gonna do our Everest climbers with an in and out. And then we're gonna kind of piece it all together with a burpee with an up dog in it, an up dog burpee. So it's like we just jump back, and instead of bending the arms, you keep the arms straight and you drop the hips, then you lift the hips up, step or jump forward into the low squat position. So stuff we usually do now that we're nice and warm, should be able to increase the speed, maybe increase the intensity a little bit, adding a little bit of speed to that strength, creating power. About 20 seconds left on the clock. Getting ready for this. So it's a squat jack into a lunge jack. 3 minutes, you got this. Starting in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, squat together, lunge together, squat together, lunge together. Keeping that up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we'll hit the deck here. Everest Climber. So we step 1 foot forward, then we step the other foot forward, then we step both feet back, jump forward, and jump back, right? Like this, back and forward, right? So like 1, 2, and 3, right? 1, 2, and 3. And 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. And 1, 2, and 3. All right, right into it. Drop the hips up, dog. Then jump forward. Stand up at the top. You come down, drop the hips, then pop the hips up. Come on up. Another 3, 2, and 1 more. All right, right back into it. Squat, jack, lunge, jack. Another 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hitting the deck there. So jumping forward, stepping back, stepping forward, stepping back. Both feet, jumping back. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. And 1, and 2, and 3. All right. Drop the hips up, dog. Step or jump forward. Maybe you jump at the top. Jump back up, dog. Jump forward. Maybe jump at the top. 2 more. You got this. And 1 more. You got this. And time. Really good, guys. Let's stretch the arms up and pull down. Stretch the arms up and pull down. Stretch the arms up and we'll stretch to one side. Inhale through center and exhale, stretch the other way. Inhale through center and twist to one side. We'll inhale through center again and twist to the other side. Inhale through center and we'll exhale and fold down the middle. Let's twist to one side. Big breath in and fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Twist to the other side. Big in and fold. Let's come up, lift halfway. We'll Skandasana to one side. Let's inhale through center. And we'll exhale, take that the other way. All right, guys, we'll come up the middle, Then we'll step back to a downward facing dog here. All right, step the right foot forward again for that low lunge. We'll take a big breath in, then pull back, half split. We'll inhale, roll forward. Take a twist here, dropping down in your hip. And then we'll spin back around, taking that Skadasana. Facing towards the back of the mat. All right, we'll come back forward again. We'll step that foot back. Take an up dog. And a downward facing dog. We'll step the left foot forward. Taking that low lunge. Squaring and dropping the hips. We'll take a big breath in. And sink. Another big breath in. And straighten your front knee. Taking that half split. Now we'll come forward, taking that low twist, dropping into your hip. Now let's push out all of the air. And we'll turn back around, facing towards the back of the mat in that Skandasana. All right, guys, so let's come forward again, low lunge. And we'll exhale, step back, take a child's pose. Now let's take our right hand over our left in that child's pose, stretch out through your side. All right, take the hand over the other way. Reach your arm over. Now we'll come up through center, reach up with your right hand and thread the needle. You can take this in your child's pose, or you can come up in a tabletop with your hips over your knees. Okay, reach up with that hand. We'll take that hand down and we'll take this the other way. Reaching up and threading the needle coming on through. All right, let's come back up. We'll let that hand down. All right, really good, guys. Really good, really good. Hope you enjoyed that. Tomorrow we're going to have another mobility session, and the body weight exercises are going to get a little bit more complicated from here on out. We're going to start combining a lot of shapes. This first week, and to a certain degree, the second week is, anybody who's first starting off. But we're taking the next 30 days to really try to wake up as many parts of our body as we possibly can. Here, let me just stop the recording here. And the live stream.